What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
James Hsu.
.com, and we have 3 movies today. We have Black Mass, Johnny Depp.
Yes.
We have The Maze Runner 2, The Scorched Trials.
Yes.
And we have Jake Gyllenhaal, Josh Brolin, Everest.
Yes. Well said. So Everest. The first I heard about this movie is at CinemaCon, like a lot of things I learned about this year. A movie that looked like I needed to see in theaters, I needed to see in 3D, that told the story of a group of people that,
Climb Mount Everest.
Climb Mount Everest, but they don't say climb. I was trying to use the word they
Excavate?
use. Summit. They summit the mountain. That's a good word. And it's more about them coming down, having the difficulty of coming down, being caught in a storm. A huge cast, as you mentioned, Josh Brolin, Jake Gyllenhaal. Surprisingly, those two aren't even the lead characters. Jason Clarke from Terminator.
I don't really care for him, I don't think.
He is our main star,
I don't think
along with Keira Knightley.
I didn't even know Keira Knightley's in this.
Yeah, Keira Knightley is in this. Keira Knightley is in this. There's a lot of people.
Is she in it a while, or is she just like a 5-minute type of girl?
20.
Okay, she's not really in it.
She's not on the mountain.
The wife.
Yeah, she's the wife to Jay.
The wife on the other. Okay.
Okay, but she becomes.
I love Keira Knightley, bro.
Yeah. Just wait.
Bruh.
We'll talk about that in a second once I'm out of the movie. You know. What else? There's a lot of people in here, and there's so many that Sam Worthington's in here. From Avatar. Yeah, it's a really solid cast. Yeah, and
Salvation.
It's really interesting that a lot of people, I've actually talked to a lot of people, not a lot of people know what this movie is about or have heard of this movie. So that's kind of interesting because, I mean, I've seen the box office predictions. Everyone's talking about Scorched Trials and Black Mass. I think part of that, though, is because Everest is only making a limited release right now. If you go see it, you're going to have to see it in like an IMAX or premium large
It's not even at the theater.
It's not, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's at the It's not. Okay, it's not. But it will be next week.
Yes.
So right now what I'm doing is I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek, a sneak peek here. A little treat, and my review will be up later this week because I'm not sure what we're going to have next week. So just a video for right now. But yeah, it's 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Again, also,
yeah,
like all the other movies.
Everything's 2 hours this week. It was a long week, man.
All right, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Y'all ready?
Let's summit.
All right, so we just got out of our respective films. I got out of The Maze Runner. It's already online. If you haven't checked out my review, check it out. Black Mass review, already check it out. Already ready to go make an ad by the Bull and Gate H.
Yes, all in our description box.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Keira Knightley, Josh Brolin, Sam Worthington, and Jason Clarke. Let's hear it.
Everest is a movie that really gets you thinking. Would you ever attempt to climb it? Okay, yeah, I mean,
I don't have the ambition for it, but I think anyone who's done it though, it's awesome.
I have total respect for people who've done it.
It's awesome.
But this movie really made me go, why would anyone in the world want to do it? You know, I just feel like everything I've witnessed is that the risk is far too worse than the reward. And even if you do make it on top, like some of these people do, the outcome is still harmful, awful, and tragic. This is actually based on a true story. And it is based on a book. I believe it's called In Thin Air, or At Thin Air. I'm sorry, I don't remember the title of the book. But this...
In Thin Air sounds more...
In Thin Air.
Not at thin air.
Not at thin air, but it's something thin air.
So it makes more sense between the two.
But it is a true story, and it was at a time when everyone was starting to climb Mount Everest, and people were trying to, people were doing not tour services, but they were like, "We'll help you, pay us, $65,000, we'll get you up on top of the mountain," things like that, and. It's all about these different people who are part of this one expedition and a few other expeditions climbing up this doing this incredible feat. And it is one of the most visually beautiful films I've ever seen. I mean, you want to go see just beautiful settings and see awesome mountaintops and things like that, go see this movie. However, I want you to be prepared now that this movie is not the happiest of tales. Great performances, especially, honestly, I would argue the best performance of this movie is from your girl, Keira Knightley. She, in the small amount of time that she has, she is so effective. It is truly heartbreaking. As well as Jake Gyllenhaal is good in this movie. His role is a bit weird. Here's the thing about this movie, is there's a lot of...
Nightcrawler.
There's a lot of weird things in this movie that aren't clearly given to us, which is okay sometimes. And there's also so many people to keep track of that once they're all in gear and in masks and on these jackets, it's really hard to keep up with. And I know sometimes I'm a little bit, like, or maybe I just wasn't onto it. Sometimes I have that mistake. But I heard many other people just be like, I don't know where we, like, maybe, like, geographically there's an issue too. Because one of the most annoying things is not knowing where characters are in relation to other characters, and especially when they're all on different mountains, and they'll say these names of the areas of the mountain, and you'll be able to kind of get an idea, but you don't know where all these characters are, and then you go, wait, who is that again? Was he there before the mountain issue or after? It gets really kind of confusing and cluttered. And I had someone tell me,
bad editing?
No, not bad editing. I just think this is a movie that's ambition was to tackle like 5 to 8 main characters that we're supposed to follow. And we don't have enough time with them to actually really kind of develop into any except Jason Clarke. And it's just so much going on that it's hard to kind of take it all in and make it all work. I was told that if you read the book, it makes everything more clear and it's a lot easier to follow, but that shouldn't be the case. I shouldn't have to read the book to see the movie.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that this movie was effective, but it wasn't as effective as it could have been because it tried to be so broad and it told everyone's story, which is what this book is about and what this story is about. But as a film, it's really hard to kind of follow everything going on because it's so crazy. I mean, if I watched it a few times, maybe it would be a little bit more easy to follow. But even at that point, it's hard to invest your emotions into so many different characters without really having to spend a lot of time with them. We all kind of give them their basic things. We have this one guy who's trying to inspire kids that they could do anything that a regular guy could climb on Everest, and we really feel for him kind of, but he's only defined by that emotion. There's not much allowing us to understand them on a higher level. But it was a solid movie. I mean, it's not bad on any means, but I would say that as me being an emotional person as I am, I didn't get hit except for a scene with Keira Knightley really, really hard, and she brings it in this movie, and it's really powerful stuff. But like I said, this movie's all about visuals. I mean, I could just watch this movie over and over again with the beautiful settings that we were able to see.
What was better, this or Black Mass?
I would take Black Mass over this. I would rank Black Mass, Everest, and then Scorched Trials. Okay. But not by huge feats, and none of them are bad. They're all good to a degree. Yeah, I mean, it was a great week. A very, very long, emotional week. There was not much fun here this week. Everything was kind of very serious and very dark. And so next week with The Intern and Hotel Transylvania, maybe we'll get a little bit lighter. But
maybe Green Inferno.
Maybe Green Inferno. Which
cannibalism.
Which I'm really excited for. If it comes here, I'm going to be there. I'm all about it. Midnight premiere. We'll be here if it's playing, because I know they're not screening it right now for critics. So this will be the first place to see it. It's right here at this theater.
ChasingCinema.com/
Everest, but that won't be out until next week when it comes out for wide release.
That does make, including this video.
Well, no, this video is going to come out now. I'm going to give you a little...
Right now.
For my YouTube subscribers, I'm giving you guys a little tidbit.
Just a little something.
Just a little something.
Just a little something. I love that.
Yeah. Just got to keep it fresh.
Good week.
Yeah, and in case Green Inferno and everything else doesn't work out, I have Everest. So make sure to go check out my other reviews. Black Mass, Scorched Trials, those are all in the description box
online,
below.
ready to rock and roll, make it out and watch.
Let's do it. Next 7 days, guys. I'm ready for more movies.
Anne Hathaway.
Robert De Niro. Bobby.
ChasingCinema.com is actually known as
the Film Lovers website.